We're Sid and Mackie, and we're professional mountain bike racers on a quest to race the best mountain bike races around the world. Sometimes this quest takes us to far-flung corners of the globe to race through wild terrain like this enduro stage race on the island of Madeira. But sometimes we stay a lot closer to home. Sometimes a great race is just friends racing bikes in the backyard, in the rain, without a podium or prizes or even a reliable timekeeping system. It's time for the 3rd annual Backyard Short Track World Championships at our friends Alex and Kelsie's house in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. This race has become a yearly tradition for us, but this year is going to be a little different.
I'm setting 2.5 on the e-bike. That should be enough that I can gas Mackie out.
So with the odds stacked against us, the question is, who will emerge victorious?
We are now fully into our winter training, our training for 2024. Now is definitely the season.
And we have partnered with Coach Mike to bring you guys winter-based training plans. These are based on our training and adapted depending on how much time you have to spend training each week.
Now is the perfect time to get a training plan, get some structure. Your next mountain bike season will be so much better if you train consistently over the winter. And consistency really is the big thing. And for us, we find that having a coach or having a plan is super necessary to making that consistency happen. Otherwise, it is way too easy to slack off.
So right now is definitely the time to start. If you want to check out these plans, head to the link in our description.
And now we have one really, really important race left for 2023.
The last race.
Excited to share this video with you. Let's do it. We are going to be finishing off our first week of 2024 training with the most important race of the year, which is Backyard Short Track World Champs, 3rd annual. We are both out of breath and tired from walking up the stairs because we did VO2 max intervals yesterday. Last year we got to treat this little race as our field test, so we were kind of fresh, which was fun. This year, 2 things have happened. One, we have been doing intervals this week, and everyone else has decided to ride e-bikes. Also, we have to go build the course now. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited.
The course has changed each year, and we're never quite sure what it's going to look like until we start building it. This year, we'll be using a few sections of last year's course, but adding in some new climbing trail.
Looks like you're working.
Caught Gavin.
And a new route through the rock garden, which needs a little work before it's rideable.
We decided this square edged rock at the top of the rock garden was a significant hazard.
Each lap ended up being about 1/3 of a mile long with 50 feet of climbing. This may sound pretty easy, but when you have to race it over and over as hard as you can for 20 minutes, well, it certainly won't feel easy.
What we're doing here is Alex's idea is making a split lane like enduro cross. So somewhere during the short track you have to ride this extremely awkward collection of obstacles.
Cyclocross barrier on its side, so it's got an awkward edge. Then up and over. Ooh.
So to make sure you keep track.
Cyclocross barrier on its edge backwards. Black ramp down to very small gray ramp. It's going to be pretty excellent.
It is about time to go pre-ride and see if what we created this morning is great, real sketchy. I think it's gonna be a little sketchy. I'm not sure I want to go first. I'm waiting for Alex to get dressed. It's actually not that bad though. I thought it was going to be sketchy, but it's not.
Alex said, "Don't listen to Sid, she's just being Sid."
It's because I looked at every rock.
Yep, that's what he said. He said,
Sid
"Sid just can't trail build right before she rides something because she stares at every rock and
then I wrote it and I was
overthinks
like, huh, I didn't see any of those rocks.
I don't think our backyard is quite Transmadeira level, so
No.
it's not
Though
gonna
it
be
might
okay.
be slick.
It is going to be slick.
It'll probably be slick.
Yeah.
Someone refresh me on the rules, because there were some new rules.
I think too high.
Mackie, Sid, and the e-bikers have to ride the dumb lane every time.
Okay.
Dumb lane every time.
All right. Oh my God.
Oh, that's new. Everyone else only has to do it one time.
Or as many times as they want.
But at least one.
Okay, we're ready.
On your mark, get set, go!
E-bike's mine, sucker! Which bike is mine? Which bike is mine? Oh, this one, okay.
The e-bikers surged to an early lead, but Mackie was able to hang on to the pace, and Wick soon showed himself to be a contender as well, although his line choice and race etiquette was definitely a little dubious. First big shakeup of the race came when Tyler clipped this tree, and Mackie, Taylor, and I were all able to sneak by. After one lap, Wick came through in the lead, with Mackie and Alex directly behind.
This is harder than I think.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh!
After a strong start, Wick abandoned the race a few laps in when spectators tempted him off course for a game of fetch. Better luck next time, buddy. By 3 laps in, Mackie and Alex were the clear leaders, with me trailing a distant third.
Thank you. Thanks, Kelsie. Good job.
Come behind your left. Nice job.
You're in 12 minutes. 12:27. 12:56. 12:56. 13:35.
13.
Yep. You got about 6 minutes, 15 seconds left.
Oh.
He really just wanted to make this see-through.
I'm setting 2:05 on the e-bike. That should be enough that I can like gas Mackie out on this like nice slight uphill and up like the last bench cut section. I knew the switchbacks should probably be right on me because you can't really do much faster on the e-bike, like they're just tight. But I was like, this whole stretch I should be able to just like cruise and like gain a little bit of distance every time. It just didn't happen because I was working hard also. And then this thing just didn't, it allowed no recovery. No recovery at all. So
I also was getting lucky because we tended to catch people on
the same time. Yeah.
So you would you'd have to slow down a little bit, and I'd be able to catch up. So I didn't ever like quite lose contact. That definitely helped.
No, and then like once you passed me, like that first time I was like pretty much on you as we went into the set, and you were just like, and I was like, I'm not willing to do that. It feels slippery. This is not worth it. The whole time I was just like, oh my gosh, this man.
And I have 2 highs.
Sure.
I beat Byron. Sorry, Byron.
Yeah.
We were together the whole time, and I wasn't sure if he was gonna get me at the end, and I think I got him. And I made it 1 whole lap without being lapped. Lap and a half. I didn't have any lows, I don't think, because I didn't crash.
Okay, so you just had 2 highs and no lows.
2 highs, no lows.
Excellent. High and low.
High was definitely the rocks.
Yeah.
Like hitting that little thing as a gap.
Uh-huh.
Low was either the split line by about lap 4, I was pretty over it, or the fact that you and Alex lapped me twice. Which I debated on the last one, just trying to bury myself, but I really didn't want to get in your way and like determine which one of you guys won, so.
Okay.
So my highs is I cleaned every section of the course. My lows is I could not do it all in the same lap.
I think the high was seeing Alex pass me in that pink onesie.
Yes, yeah.
And the low was him, you guys both passed me twice while I'm on a new bike. So, yeah.
Highs, I just cleaned every section, did the climb really well.
Nice.
And then my lows were every time I hit the smooth section, the e-bike just pulled away.
High was successfully beating Alex, even though he's on an e-bike. The low was trying to not let him beat me on the very last lap. I had to work very, very hard.
My high was actually racing you because we were close the whole time. Never more than 100 feet apart in either direction or the other. The low, I don't know. I kind of thought I had it at the end because I was like, I came out of the last switchback and I was like, oh, I gained right there. I was like, I'm gonna dig in. And we came up out and I was like, yeah, and then it wasn't enough. And no, actually, real low was doing this stupid Joker lane every time. You suck.
It was your idea.
Well, the lane was, not every time.
That was my idea.
That was Mackie's idea. We'll share 50-50 responsibility.
A huge thanks to Alex and Kelsie for hosting, Aaron and Pat for making the trip from Texas to cheer and film, Byron for making the trip from Wyoming to race, and everyone else who braved the weather to show up and make the 3rd annual Backyard Short Track World Championships a huge success. We'll be taking the next few weeks off from posting videos to celebrate the holidays with our families, so we'll catch you in the new year. In the meantime, don't forget to be more awesome.